Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video we're going to be doing part number 2 or episode number 2 of building my 009 scale layout. So in episode 1 or part 1 we looked at building the baseboard that you see in front of you. We also talked about my plans and ideas that I had for the layout. So if you haven't seen that video then I suggest you go check that one out before watching this, just so you can get up to speed on the progress that I've made. But if you have watched that video, thank you very much. So in this video, we're going to be doing the track laying. So we're going to get the track all laid, we're going to get it wired up, and we're also going to get a train running around for the first time. So that is going to be all coming up in this video. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, click on the notifications bell and press all. That way you stay notified for future videos just like this in the future. Anyways, let's get straight into today's video as there is a lot to go over. Alright, so let me show you what I'm going to be using. So the majority of the track is actually going to be coming out of the Peco ST400 starter track set. I find this is actually a really good way to get started in laying the track and making a layout, as the majority of the track is already in this pack. So I've got that, and then I've also purchased some additional track pieces, mainly a whole bunch of straights, so we'll use that. Got my cork. This is 3mm in thickness, so this will be absolutely perfect for what I'm going to be using it for. And yeah, there's probably going to be some other tools and equipment that I'll be using, so yeah, that's what we'll be using to lay the track, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so I've got all the track pieces out of the packets. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to connect it all up first and then get it into position, and then once I'm happy with its positioning, then I'm going to cut out the cork and basically just slide the cork pieces underneath and then hammer it all down with some track pins. So that's how I'm going to do this. And then once that's all in, then I'll wire it all up. Okay, so that is the track plan now done. So next thing to do is I'm going to cut out some cork. That way I can slide the cork underneath and then pin the track down for good. Okay, so that is all the track now laid and in position. So very happy with how it's all come out. It's all nice and strong, nice and sturdy. So next thing to do is wire it all up. Now I was having a little bit of think about the wiring, and what I'm thinking is, rather than soldering dropper wires to almost every piece of track, I'm actually just going to use the feeds that are already connected to some of the pieces of track here. So we've got one here, one across, and then we've got both for the sidings there. So I reckon with how small this layout is, I think that will be more than sufficient enough. So all I need to do is drill some holes underneath and then feed a bus wire through, and then I'll be able to connect it all up, and then we can get a train running. Okay, so all the wiring is now done. So what we have is these will connect up to my controller. Then this is obviously the bus wire. I've used these Scotch locks or suitcase connectors. Now I know a lot of people don't like using them, but I've got these on my HO scale layout and they've been absolutely fine, so therefore I'm going to keep using them. So it's all done now, so I haven't closed any of these up just to make sure that I'll test everything first and then I'll close them up just to make sure everything's okay. But yeah, let's rig the controller up and give the train a run. Okay, so loco's on the track. This locomotive is now DCC fitted. I actually did that this morning. So yeah, let's give it a run around the layout. Look at that. It works. Now this is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, let's give it a really good run, and we'll put the carriages behind it. And yeah, I can run this to its full potential now. Alright, so I'm very happy with how this has actually come out. Done a fair bit in not a whole lot of time. So overall, train's running very nicely. I've also tested the sidings, and this one works perfectly, although this one, whenever I flick that point there to change onto this line here, this siding, it does short out the layout. I just need to flip the wires around underneath, and that will be problem solved, but that's something I'll do off camera. But yeah, overall very happy with the progress that I made today, and yeah, best part is we've got trains running. So overall I'm very happy and pleased with how this is turning out to be. So I think this is a logical place to stop for today's video. So I'd like to thank everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, leave your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. Now, because we've got all the track down and it's all wide and working, the next video will be concerning the scenery. I'm not sure what I'll start with yet, but that's something I'll have a think about. So with that said, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Of course, leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care, stay safe, and of course, have a nice day. Bye everyone.